One morning, Henry the Green Engine was taking the express. He had just passed through Edward Station when he spotted some boys on a bridge above him. He whistled a friendly hello at the young boys. The reply was not too pleasant. Instead of waving back, the boys threw stones at the big engine. They bounced off his boiler and smashed the glass in the windows of the coaches. Ouch! What was that for? The emergency brakes were applied and the train came to a screeching halt in the middle of the main line. People piled out to see what had happened, to find the driver laying the fireman on the grass with a bandage on his head. A stone had hit the poor man on the head, hurting him badly. Call the police! Look at the coaches! No, don't bother. I think I have something better in mind, said the fireman. But what he had in store, the passengers did not find out. He was helped back to the station and a relief joined the crew. The train soon got on its way. He arrived at the sheds later that evening. Evening, Henry, I heard about your predicament. The whole town's trying to figure out who's done such a heinous thing. Yes, well, are you okay, Henry? I'm fine, but my fireman speak the devil's name and he appears. Oh, Craig, how are you feeling? A bit better, but I'm taking the day off tomorrow. I had some time to think, and I've come up with a comeback plan. He had told his plan to Henry, who loved the idea his fireman had concocted. Oh, that's a good plan. We'll put it into place tomorrow. The next morning, Henry was pulling the express again. His driver stood on the crate as people loaded into the coaches. He said, "Ladies and gentlemen, as you are all aware, there are boys throwing stones at our train. We have come up with a plan on how to get back at them. However, I shan't say any more, I'll spoil the surprise." The passengers were very intrigued as they boarded the train. The train soon headed off. A little bit later, they came into view of Edward Station. The boys were waiting on the bridge, stones in hand. Just as they got ready to throw, everyone went, "Achoo!" and sprayed all the boys in soot and ash. Henry came to a stop at the workstation where passengers congratulated him and his crew. Thank you, I was just feeling all stuffed up. Yes, indeed. I just got off the phone with Edward Station. They've caught the boys and their fathers will be punishing them severely. I'm happy with the results, but we mustn't do this again, Henry. Of course not, sir. It wouldn't be fit for a really useful engine.